Hello, hello. Happy Friday, y'all. Right, let me set up. Headphones. Okay, let's get these conectido. Hey, how's it going? How you guys doing? Right. Sound. Are you connected headphones? No. I love these headphones. They're so good, but they have a tendency to like muck around with all the streaming settings, and then it tries to change this microphone here that I'm using, and then use the headphones instead, and then the audio goes weird. It's like, no, please don't do that. Okay, there we go. Right. Fantastic. Cool, we got a busy one today. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. We're going to be doing some Photoshop. I'm going to spend less time waffling on like I normally do at the start of a stream. So I'm just going to simply say hi, hello, and let's get into it, because Kaya the other day suggested combining different animals together. So we're going to sort of do a bit of that today, but then turn it into like, try and see what we can get done, turn it into like more of an art piece. So we're going to create a sort of mythical, impossible creature, I guess you could say, and then we're going to try and stick him somewhere. Whether it's going to be forests or mountains, I've actually got no idea. Which is kind of fun, because then you get to see me sweat and panic in real time, trying to create something that is remotely good. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it lands. Right. Let's get the screen recording going, just in case this does turn into something that isn't terrible. We'll see. Yeah, it was a cool idea, wasn't it, Andrew? It's a cool idea. It was a cool idea. Right. Let me just show you what I've got. So I've sort of had a bit of a play, and I've got a rough idea. So I've got a wolf here. I really like this one. And I'm thinking, you know, like a griffin, where you've got the eagle, and then you've got what's the other half, like a lion or something like that. I'm sort of trying to think of doing that with like a wolf and a raven. I don't know. A couple different heads. We've got some wings in there. You've got any more? Whatever the flipping heck that is, that could be useful. I've just tried to grab loads of stuff. And the wolf's got some, where's he gone? He's got some snow on him as well. So originally I was thinking sort of more green landscape, and then I was thinking, oh, he's got snow on him. Maybe we need snow and mountains. And then I thought, oh, what about doing both? And then I just thought, shut up, Dan, just throw yourself in there and get on with it. So I've come armed with like 34 odd images, and we're going to see what the hell happens. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So honestly, like, if any of you have got any ideas as we go through this, or you think something's good, bad, please do let me know. Shout it out. I'm here for the panic. Thank you. Also, we're going to be in South Korea next week, from the 1st to like the 11th, 12th of April. So first time going to South Korea, or any sort of more Eastern Asian country, to be honest. So if anyone's from South Korea or Seoul, where we're going, the capital, and you have any recommendations of what to do there, please do let us know. Hey, Hillary, have you ever tried Desert Landscape? Yes, we've done a few. I have a tendency to gravitate towards, well, I want to say more snow, but I've actually done quite a few grassy green ones as well. I like rocks. Rocks are nice. We've definitely done a desert one. I've got a tutorial on YouTube where we did, it's like 13 photo manipulation tips if you're getting started. And we take a fidget spinner and we dump it in the desert. That one comes to mind. That's pretty cool. Oh, and if anyone does want to learn Photoshop with me or Illustrator, I've got my Photoshop course pinned at the top of the chat. It should be pinned. I can't see it, but hopefully there's a course pinned there if you do want to do this kind of thing. He goes towards the cold because of his soul. What soul, Reese? Come on, Ginger, remember? Legend says we don't have souls, apparently. I'm not sure who started that. Probably someone who was wronged by a ginger. You have no soul. Right. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to waffle, didn't I? So just shut up and get on with it, Dan. I was going to put some music from like Le Castlevania and John Wick on, but I feel like that doesn't really match the vibe. Feeling maybe more like, I don't know, mysterious Celtic music. Needs something to sort of get into the zone a little bit. Dark folk Celtic fantasy. Wow, that sounds interesting. Let's give that a go. This is a bit sort of mythical beast kind of thing. Okay, right. Where's rock and roll? Yeah, I think this would be cool for an illustration. Right, first things first is Wolfie Boy here. He's going to form the main basis of everything. So we're going to get him in. We'll do a quick select subject. Hopefully does a pretty good job with the fur. I'm sure it will. Yeah, pretty good. All right. Wolf. Let's get him in. Plonk. And then we'll turn him into a smart object. Now, I'm not going to muck around sizing him up. I have no idea how actually I'm going to compose this. So I need to start building the landscape. And this is the first sort of step with this kind of process, is we want to build the scene. So I've got to choose which bits and pieces to put in there. I quite like this. This is where that new select subject with the sort of hyper enhanced one is so flipping good, because it just makes incredibly short work of even the most insane selections. So we're gonna pop that there. Do we pop him up on a rock like this? Hey, howling. Got to figure out where he's going to go in the scene. And he might have a raven's head, so he might not even be howling anyway. Oh, I really do like some of these. Let's grab this in. It's got a nice jaggedy, spiky bit. This is probably going to be more of like a background thing. So you could have the mountain central if you want something a bit more balanced, or you could deliberately throw it off. If you wanted to go for like a bit of asymmetry, we could maybe move Wolfie over here and kind of play around with it that way. I think I might start central, but we'll see what happens. And we need it to make sense as well. So we've got snow up here. So we're going to have to either keep the snow to the top of the mountain or build a snowy scene. Or... oh, I've got grass. I've got some trees I want to use as well. So I might keep the snow to the higher up the mountain. Hey, Afif. Yes, the wolf is back. I think this was your idea, Kay, wasn't it? The combining of animals is what we are going to attempt to do today. I don't know if I've ever actually combined two animals. Like, part of me thinks, like, in the last 20 years, that surely I must have done, but I don't know if I actually have. So, who knows what the hell's going to happen. So we could kind of have this... it's not really going to make sense, is it? We could desaturate it, actually. No, we could make that grass look a bit more wintry if we need to. Right now, we're just sort of building the general scene. Maybe sort of blend that with those rocks. And what else do we need? Something in the... I don't know if it's called the mid-ground, but that's what I'm going to call it. We could put some more rock. Yes, I knew there was a reason I got you additional rock. Send you down there. Let me pull it down. So, how's that? How's that looking? Wolfie Wolf, where are you going to go? I kind of, part of me sort of wants him up on the rock. So I'm going to flip it. Of him. Could do something like that. We could easily puppet warp him to fit the rock. We've just got to make sure that we adjust his legs and his muscles without breaking him. But that would sit centrally quite nice, howling in front of the mountain. But then he might not have a wolf's head. I'm either going to put wings on him and have a wolf with wings, or it's going to be a wolf with wings and a raven's head. You go for it, Kerry. You throw those pointers out all you like. Cool temperature album covers that feel very liminal or dreamy. They give a sense of loneliness. And tense album covers. Oh, wow. That wasn't what I had in mind. When you said loneliness, that really resonated because this is a very lone scene and he is just kind of out there on his own. But yeah, I love that style. Wow. I mean, there was always going to be some fog in here. They obviously they lay in the fog and the atmosphere pretty densely. What do we think to that as a style? Bit more bluish. I'm liking this one here. Yeah, that's cool. I reckon we could do something. We could do something there. We've also got to decide whether it's going to be day or night as well. Or sunset. I don't know. There's definitely there's definitely ways to make this process easier and harder. But I'm not really too bothered about that. Like if it needs to be nighttime or something and be more challenging and have moonlight, which might make sense with the wolf, maybe that makes sense. Like whatever, we'll do what we need to do. But I think I need some more rocks around here. Maybe throw the size up. We don't want to look like we're copying and pasting too much, because when it looks obvious, it will look a bit crap. See if we can like make this match the contours of the landscape a little bit. Daytime, but it's hella foggy enough to look dim. Yes, we could do like daytime, but really foggy. And then we've got to think about light. Do we want to have cloud, or do we want to add a light source? Yeah, all these things are so important. There's so many different considerations. Dusk, okay. Let's have a look at dusk. Car, yeah. Just looking at some photos of dusk. I don't know. I'm feeling more muted for this one, but I mean, you could do a crazy sunset, but I feel like I don't know, sort of my initial idea anyway is like a more sort of slightly desaturated palette, a little bit colder. This bit here. We need something else in the scene. What else can we put in the scene? What time period are you in? Where are we? Would it be like a man-made sign? Chap in the background. Hello. In fact, so I'll look at what other images I've got. This is quite a nice one. I wonder if this could be useful. What are we doing with this one, Dan? Stylus, where are you? Let's try. That doesn't really make sense there. Unless it was flatter. And then maybe a little bit coming down here. Just trying to sort of blend the different parts together. About a snake jaw. You could do, but I think... oh, no. I think when it comes to picking images, as I said earlier, there's some that are harder, some that are going to be a little bit easier and more practical. So if you're like picking like a black wolf and a white kitten, you're really stacking the deck against yourself. It's not impossible, but when you've got two totally different, either like fur colors or skin colors or You've got scales versus fur. Like, of course you can do it, but there's just a lot more that's going to go into it. So when you're sort of choosing like a black wolf, and then you've got black feathers and black wings, it makes that part of the you're sort of stacking the deck in your favor almost. So I was very conscious about choosing like a black wolf, and I think it was a raven. Lots of images of ravens. And you'll see in a minute, like I practiced like just plonking the head on just to check angles and things. I'll chuck the head on now. It takes very little work to get them looking decent when you get the right images. I think it's a raven anyway. I searched for raven, so I'm going to assume it's raven. Let's plonk you in. Hey, whoa, giant raven. So what we could do is we could just do a bit of surgery around here, something like that. And get rid of that. Where's Wolfie Boy gone? There you are. Sorry, dude. Head surgery. The differentiation in color is an easy thing to correct. You just want to line it up, line the angles up. And then we're going to use a soft hardness just to do a really, for now, a very lazy blend. And then for the raven, we're not going to jump ahead too far yet, but you'd use curves. You'd clip it, go into the red. You can see this is very black, bluey, silvery. This is the wolf here is a lot warmer. So we're just going to warm him up. And maybe we hop into blue. We just push it a little bit more this way. Probably a bit too yellow, but it's pretty quick and easy to do that. It's just it's hard not to get it looking weird though, because it is very weird. So we'll put a pin in that. Let's grab our wolf without a head, and we're gonna try and puppet warp him. So grab his arse. And then we want to try and pin up here, the top of the leg. Oh dear, sorry. I can be an idiot with this sometimes. Stretchy wolf! Come on, focus down. Yeah, so before, after. Because we want him actually stood up on the rock. It's just he's stretching. And then maybe he's just arching back a little bit. There we go. I mean, we could bring his head back for a second, see what it looks like. Where's your head, Wolfie boy? Oh, I think he's lost it with the puppet warp. Yeah, that's why I never use masks and puppet warp. Make it into a smart object and then do your puppet warping. Yes, I think is it in the beta? It's like it's not turntable, is it? I've got turntable on my head. I know what you mean. I think this one we could probably do it without. That looks cool. I like that, I think. I mean, it's obviously going to be flipping weird, but I think size-wise we've got that. You see what I mean about they're obviously feathers and fur, but they relatively similar. We could blend them a lot easier. I might even brush in some white furs as well, or maybe add some feathers. I don't know. Could puppet warp the head as well. Ah. Yeah, let's, before we do that, bring a little bit of this back. Sort of sculpting at this point. That'll do for now. Smart object, puppet warp. We're just going to pull this little bit here. Yeah, I honestly think that'll do for now. That's a pretty good pose, actually. Hey, Raquel. How you doing? I agree, Care. Weird is good. Oh, I'm wearing socks. Didn't realize I had my socks on. Yeah, the images are definitely a big chunk of the battle, if you like, trying to get the right images. Just sort of like even the same with lighting as well. Like I think I'm pretty lucky in this one because the lighting on them isn't too like harsh on one side and casting shadows on the other side. But you want to sort of try and pick images that makes your work in Photoshop. You don't want to make your life harder, is what I'm trying to say. But maybe you do. Then go for it. Right, I'm actually really happy with that. We've got some wings somewhere. We can either have the wings flared out and flared up, or we can have them tucked in. So could that work? What even is that? I feel like I've seen it on like something with David Attenborough in, but I got no idea what it is. These images are from Adobe Stock. Right, what are we doing, Dan? We're gonna cut out our bird thing. We're kind of going for a griffin, but we're doing it with a wolf and a raven instead of a lion and an eagle. Because I don't know. There's a reason somewhere. Right. Okay. Right. So we're just going to grab the wing. We'll need to separate them, but we'll try this one and see if it works. Again, color-wise, doesn't matter. We just got to get the angle and everything right. So where would the wings connect? Kind of to this part of the back up here? With that like the shoulder? Yeah, so we've got a piece of wing here, which actually might work out okay. Might be able to leave that in actually. And then what we can do is we could puppet warp the wing, or we could actually do a warp. And we can really fine tune the shape we want the wing to be. Sort of try and get it to sort of follow the contours of the back a little bit. You see the difference there, going from this to that? And then obviously we're going to mask it. Do you know, I might actually be able to leave that second winging. Winging? Well, yeah, wing in. Ah, can't speak. So what I would normally do is I would cut that one off and then either get a different wing or duplicate this wing and stick it behind. I might still do that, actually. We'll try that. So I'll show you what I mean. We'll duplicate. And oh, hang on. I've got some. Yeah, you got to watch out for these weird little halos around the edge. They're annoying. Yeah, so what you can do is you can kind of duplicate it, rotate it a bit, and then make it look like you got a second wing. Just got to be careful because it can look like you just duplicated it. So we don't want it to look too crap. So then if we just try and blend that one in really quickly. This is where having the same sort of colors help a lot. You can just at least at this stage, you could very lazily just brush it in and get an easy blend. We might have to add some snow to the wings as well. And let's bring back the other one because we could probably use that. And we could de-bluify that easily. What do you reckon as a wing? I think I need to look up a picture of a griffin, actually. Just to see where the wings connect. I think we need more feathers. The wing to fur looks a bit strange, so I think we might have to use that raven I had earlier. This fella here. Grab some of this. This as well. These feathers here down his neck will be really good. All right, let's grab you. Goodness me, all these unnamed layers is horrific. God, I tell you what, Adobe Stock has got some good images for ravens and wolves. I was pretty shocked, actually. Like, I used it years ago, and it's only the last sort of few months I've signed up again. And the image selection is just flipping nuts. A lot of these as well, you can see that you can just choose PNG and they download on transparent backgrounds. So I know Photoshop's cutting out is pretty amazing now, but just downloading as a PNG does make things even easier. Right, what are we going to do with this? Maybe a little bit of tail feather. I mean, unless we did the wings closed, but I think that looks a bit... It doesn't look as majestic. I feel like wings spread is a bit more making a statement, you know? If it may have created this mysterious creature with AI, but it wouldn't have the same creativity. Yeah, I think, I mean, yeah, you could do that. One thing I like using AI for is I like generating my own stock assets. So And when I usually create this sort of stuff, like obviously I'm a teacher, but I like to create this sort of artwork stuff for me. So if I'm using AI to generate, let's just say I want like an impossible mythical creature, and I want that creature to be wielding a pair of dual Uzis, I don't know, or a katana sword, or I want a character from a video game that you're just not going to find a stock image for, then I would use AI to generate them. But for something like this, and obviously to kind of show the process, I feel like this is like a part of the process that I want to do. So whereas like I could source it out to AI, it depends what the focus is for the piece. You know, like if I'm working on a big landscape and this thing is just a little part of that, then yeah, maybe I'll generate the creature. There's still loads of work that has to go into the whole scene. But I think for this one, because obviously Kaya suggested the idea as well, I really want to take on the challenge of trying to Photoshop the creature. And so I wouldn't want to AI that because I think it would take away from something that I really want to do. Right, we might have to warp and contort this a little bit. If you get that error with warp, just it's because you've got a mask. Just convert it to a smart object, and you're good to go. So we're just going to pull this down the back a bit more. Connect that up there. Yeah, that's better. It's a little bit more of a bridge now between the wing and the body. That doesn't make sense. Random wing just sticking out there. Don't know if the head. I don't want the head to be too close to the wing. So I'm not sure whether to just pull it away slightly. Maybe just shuffle the wing down a tiny bit. What do you reckon? Now the thing is, in terms of alignment, I'm going to put my designer hat on now. These wings here, they're kind of, with the character or the creature, they're sort of dominating the left part here, so it's making the whole thing feel slightly off center. If I get rid of the wings, you can see the character looks a bit more central. So what I'm going to do is just grab all of this and then just shuffle it to the right a little bit, just so that optically the creature is in the center. This thing needs a name as well. Can we call it a griffin? It's not really a lion and an eagle. Or is a griffin just like the type? I don't know. Adobe Bridge. So I think it does have a lot of functionality that I don't really use a lot of it. It's great for organizing images if you've got a photo shoot. So you can sort of filter out and label them as yes, accepted, rejected, selects. But with here as well, I can compare images and select multiple ones. And you can adjust, you just get like a bigger preview. So you can adjust the size here. So if you've got lots of images, I can quickly tab through them and I get to see like a really big preview. Let's chuck some trees in. But yeah, you can use Finder. It's just fine. It's just one of those things. I've always found Bridge to be pretty helpful for that purpose. All right, we're done with you, Monsieur Revon. Oh god, these layers. I'm so sorry. It's awful. We will sort this out before we move on to other stuff, but right now it's just not important. Yes, there we go. So this landscape's looking a bit barren. Let's throw some trees in. Probably duplicate this a few times before anyone notices. Right, we'll got a slightly shorter tree here. Come on, stumpy tree. Maybe we have one in the foreground that's just kind of, I don't know, creeping into shot a little bit. This is coming together really flipping well. I don't want to sound too surprised. Yeah, so similar sort of style here. We've got some bendy trees. Maybe it's a bit windy out. That's it. Don't name nothing else, Dan, but you will name your tree layers. Okay, right. Where are we going to put? So again, we're thinking about size, we're thinking about depth. They've obviously got to get smaller as they move further away. How many trees do we want? Mountain. Let's try. Oh, you're welcome. The head looks larger than the body. I don't know. I'd say if anything, I feel like the head's a bit too small. It is a weird one. I think I know what you mean. It's because a bird's head in proportion to a wolf would be a lot smaller. But we've got to remember we're sort of creating a different creature. So I would look at the size of the wolf's head that was kind of like this sort of shape. That's a wolf howling. Yeah, let's try that again. There we go. Fuck is that? All of you that insist I can draw. Oh, flipping claw, crab's claw with teeth. What was I saying? Yeah. So anyway, we want to replace the head with a similar size head. That's the stake. Right. I've gone overkill on the images because I was thinking, crap, what are we gonna do? But ooh. Yeah, I grabbed more images probably than I need. But I'm glad I did because I got some good choice here. So here we've got sort of grassy green and rockiness, and we could probably maybe try and use this as a bridge between the grass and the snow. If it works. Let's have a look. So let's send it back a bunch. What do we got here? Actually, ooh. Scale that up. Ha, yeah. Damn, that can work actually. I do quite like that pointy mountain bit. It's not sure down here. Have I got another rock? I think I do actually. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, maybe something like that. Just so it sort of frames. It just kind of helps frame things a little bit. And it could be out of focus as well. Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Like snakes and bats. The base could be a single rock. Oh, what you mean? Get rid of all the extra rocks and just literally have it perched on one rock. Oh, I don't know. This is the sort of thing as well that because we're putting like we've got 6, 7 different rocks down here, we need to get this right because when we start actually doing the lighting and the shadows, we've got to add shadows to each of them so that shadow being cast by one rock affects another rock, affects another one. We don't want to ideally get it wrong and start tinkering with it. Very happy with Birdwolf. Make the base is standing on 2 rocks at the moment. Oh yeah, no, I love this one here. I kind of picked this one because I need those 2 rocks. I chose them because this one's lower and this one's a bit higher, and I wanted him to be kind of putting his paws up, sort of, so he is kind of stepping up. I can move these ones down, maybe make some of these less prominent. But this one here, I chose that very specifically for this sort of pose. This one's a bit odd. Although, do I have more grass? I think I've got grass. Or have I not? I don't think I've used this one. Oh, that. That's really nice. I think it's too many. I'm not sure about these ones now. The only problem with this one is I'm going to have to continue it a little bit off into the distance. Because it's very specific. You can't go from long grass to tiny, tiny short grass. Yes, yes. No, no, no. You not sure? What is it about this one that you don't like? Apart from the fact it is going to create a problem for me now. I'm committed to the grass. The thing I like about this grass, particularly around the rock, is oh no, yeah, it's the whole thing's too green. I agree with you on that. It's way too green, too fun. We will suck out the life, don't you worry. It's the fact that it's just this hillside here feels like someone's almost like mowed it with a with a mower, and I like the fact that this is just a little bit more wild. I think I need to darken it though, so it blend. I think if I could blend it more with the rest of the hillside, it will kind of blend between these two sections a bit more. So I might just check. Yeah, I mean, even just doing that. Yeah. Some of these rocks. Oh, I had some other rocks, didn't I? Yeah, these ones. So here as well. You see there's like this divide. It looks a bit obvious at the minute. Obviously, I could color grade that. This is where we can be cheeky and we can use other things to hide the stitch, if you like, where different parts meet. Just got to do it in a way that doesn't look terrible. We could have a little mouse on this rock looking on in admiration. Or a cinnamon bun. Hey, Nick! How's it going? I suddenly had the urge to wave then, really goofily. Hi! How are you? What's up, hey Kyle? Good man, you? Can't wait to show you what I got for the next design review. Haha! I want to see. No teasing. Okay, I'm getting happy with this. Getting happy? That sounds weird. I am happy. How long we've been going? Oh, this is pretty good for an hour, actually. Right. I want to get into the other stuff, so I'm gonna try and be a cheeky monkey and finish this up. This bit here looks a bit too like a golf course, so I just need to find, if I can. Ooh, actually, this land is kind of maybe a bit of an in-between. Don't worry, Raquel. We will strip out the life from it, and we won't have too much fun with the flowers. That could be quite a good. Ha! Flippin' heck! Look at that. Just steamrollers over everything. There we go. Done. Bosh. Love it. Way better. Less golf course, more real landscape. That's ridiculous. That was just too easy. I mean, I wonder if... Bring it... I'm just going to try something. Bring it a bit closer. Just having like a little bit more natural landscape rather than just me chucking rocks everywhere. I don't know. These rocks are a better fit than these desert ones. They're not... Oh, actually, no, their quality is quite good, actually. They're okay. I feel like, actually, maybe we should get rid of that. Oh, yeah. Depends how we're going to do it. We're sort of using it as like a little bit of a framing device. So you see the rocks here, they sort of both pointing inwards. And what it does is it just leads the eye towards the center. So we're sort of trying to guide everything towards the center, which is obviously where Monsieur Wolfbird is. This one's really nice on the right. But honestly, just if you're not sure, just muck around with it. Just do this, just keep moving it around. Slightly different rock texture in there, which is nice for variety. And this is cool as well because we've got this rock here that's very different from the grass. Bringing in bits of rock here and here, it just makes the whole scene feel like actually this could belong in the same place. The only downside with this rock is that it doesn't have, it's just completely black and white. It's got no color to it. So we're probably going to have to dress that up with some moss and texture from these rocks. Somehow. Somewhere. At some point. Yeah, they they are a little bit, aren't they, Nick? Should we just get a sword and just jam a sword in there somewhere? I mean, do you know what would be interesting for scale? is we could, this would be a bit similar to something else I did for another piece. We could add a person here, a knight, a brave knight with his sword and shield, and with a sword and his bowl of hot soup, and he's come to challenge the creature. Now that would be flippin' cool. In fact, it's a little bit similar to my wolf thing I did years ago, but I just love that idea. Knight behind. I need just a like a knight shot from the back, like drawing like that, but the other way around. Drawing his sword. That, but the other way around. You could sort of like introduce a little bit more story in there as well, which is always good. Because if you have a story and you've got this idea that, oh yeah, this is this monster, he's taken over the land and everyone was scared, but then I sent Bob the Knight off to go and fight him. When you concoct this little story in your head, it makes it easier to make creative decisions, because you could think, okay, well, what sort of time period is this? What other things would be in the scene? Would there be other swords of fallen knights that tried to attack him last time? And so you could pepper that into the landscape, and maybe there's a few horses that have unfortunately passed away. So you can sort of see throughout the scene the remnants of a battle. So sometimes having that sort of storytelling in there could be quite useful to make decisions about what to include in the scene. I need the backside of a knight. The other way, sir. Well, actually, yeah, it'd be kind of fun actually doing it. It would almost be like a bit of a spiritual successor to the wolf, but the wolf was done like what, 4, 5, 6 years? No, God, like 5 or 6 years ago. So it'd be like a sort of nice comparison. How am I going to find a knight? Knight behind. What other? That's what I want. This is what I want. But more, you know, medieval valiant knight going off to slay the beast. Oh my God. What the hell? Or instead of a knight, we could have a spell casting mage. Um, um, let's try woman, cloak, fantasy, witch, behind. Please don't be inappropriate. Yeah, something like that. This is a good example actually, where for some things like minor in the scene like that, I probably would just use AI to generate a knight, because then it'd be quicker. And I could just, if I had a specific idea of a knight in mind, I could just design my own knight basically. That's cool. That's a really good one, actually. I almost want them holding up a wand or something, like they're about to fight it. Oh, we got Red Riding Hood over here. That one. Ooh, these are much better. I mean, oh, we got there we go. Sword. I think the angle, I like this one. Colors are cool as well. The angle would throw it off center a little bit. Oh, oh dear. Oh, she ate an apple and died. Mission failed. Oh, hello.
Oh, you got a coffee. I got you a coffee.
Hey! Yes! Reloaded!
Why are you looking at women?
Why are you looking at women in dresses? Quick! Alt tab, alt tab, alt tab. What do you reckon?
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Very nice. I need a hero. A knight.
I need a hero.
Or a...
Hi, everyone.
She could be, that could be quite cool. She could be casting a spell, couldn't she?
That's not a hero.
No, like I need like a knight or a witch or
Okay.
something. She looks like she's dancing actually. Oh, this one could be good.
Nice. Drink on your head. Right. I will jump in the chat.
I'm hungry.
Do you want a hot cross bun?
What,
Chocolate one.
a normal hot cross bun?
No, chocolate one.
I would love to, but I can't. I love this image. Color-wise, I think this is going to look really cool. And I could probably make her hand glow as if she's about to cast a spell. I'm going to download that one. I prefer Dark Wizards. Can I sniff it? Oh my god! That's so good. Oh, I think I've inhaled the hot cross bun fumes. Okay, right, let's call her Mage.
Children have been fed.
The children have been fed. So if we do go this route, we have to make this look right scale-wise. She's going to be really, really tiny. Oh, we got Ginger. Yay. Ginger. The only downside is that it looks as if she's looking forwards and I need her to look up at the flipping beast in front of her. Although, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you can't really tell. Make her even smaller. Make her tiny. She cast the wrong spell and she unexpectedly shrunk to the tiniest of sizes. Go bigger. Yeah, I'm thinking if this is the tree, this is a... In fact, this is a good idea. Let's put her next to the tree. So we're going to scale her for this. Obviously, the trees are a little bit further away. What sort of size would she be compared to this tree? 'Cause I think these trees are quite big, aren't they? They're like pine trees. I could have her. Oh my god, it looks like she's like touching the tree. Oh, hello. And if she's there, actually, maybe to fix the whole perspective thing, I could move. I need to give this creature a name. Oh, damn. Can you just select the right layers, you turkey? Yeah, there we go. So I might actually just move this up a bit. So it sits a bit more central, but also it just creates a bit of distance between the rocks and her approaching it. Go bigger. Go smaller. Yeah, yeah. I really want this to be like kind of like the knight as well. The knight in the wolf one I did it years ago. That was like it was a bit of an afterthought, but it just looked really good. It just sort of fit the theme. And like I said earlier, you know, we could add some swords, shields, we could add some fallen knights, helmets, bits and pieces. We could have her just curiously approaching it. Maybe she's a druid or something and she's going to start charming it and sing to it and it will obey her. Or maybe she'll cast a spell and blow it up and we can add magic in her hands. We just, you know, that's what I love about this. Actually, she does feel very, she does feel very tiny now. Maybe just give you a little bit more size. That's what I love about this. You really can just do anything with it. We could even flood this entire part of the scene and have her wading through water. And the spell that she's casting in her right hand is reflected in the water, which would just look sick. Or you could have her casting a spell to control the beast. The spell is like a blue ethereal color. And then you could have that same ethereal blue smoking off the creature's eyes as if she is literally just taking control of it. Oh, flipping roll here. Goodness me. I actually love that. There's a few more bits and pieces we could add, but genuinely, I love it. Maybe some mountains in the background. I don't know. Maybe these ones. Do you want burgers tonight? I like burgers. Burgers are great. Good talk. Oh, have you got your headphones in? Poppy! Pops! Can you hear me? You knob.
I'm just ignoring him.
Just ignoring me.
No, it's another test.
What is?
Burgers.
Yes.
No, no burgers.
I want burgers.
Nope.
I want burger tonight.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
I want burger tonight.
Salad for you.
I want salad. Actually, this sort of needs to go behind the other mountains. I'm gonna have to separate the mountain layer into two. So we'll make a selection of the mountain, if I can do that. There we go. We will duplicate it, invert the mask. And then I should be able to sandwich these distant hills in the distance. Make them smaller as well. Yeah, there we go.
I've got a question.
I got a question. What's
Do
question?
people know what a hot cross bun is?
Oh, no idea. Do you guys know what a hot cross bun is? I mean, if Moosh were here, she might lose it. She might be like, "What? What is this other Britishism?"
In many different.
No, it is. It's a very. Is it British or like very English? No, I swear it's English, isn't it?
Is it? It's an Easter thing.
The mage from the film King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. Which one is that? King Arthur. There's one I want to watch recently. I've not seen it. I think Poppy has.
What's that?
Oh no, I didn't watch King Arthur. No, I didn't see that one. There's one with Robert Pattinson and Timothy Chalamet, I think, and I wanted to watch that. Oh, is it Guy Ritchie that did that one? Huh. Is it worth watching? Wait, Charlie Hunnam. Is that the guy who played Ed Gein? Charlie Hunnam from Anarchy, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. He's one of the main characters.
In what?
King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
Oh yeah.
He just. Yeah, no, it is him. I recognize him. I reckon he looks more Sons of Anarchy there. A hot crossed bun. Oh, pick.
I have them cold.
Huh?
I have hot cross buns cold.
I mean, it's not really called a cold cross bun, is it?
No.
Right, I gotta name these layers now. This has turned out so well so far. I might keep them. Oh, crumble. I can hear a kitty cat. Yes, we don't need those. Okay, now we've got to name these. So we'll call this we'll just call it sky. And then we'll call this distant mountains. And then we'll call this one, oh no, we'll call it main mountain. That rolls very nicely. And then we've got, we'll call them mid rocks. Oh, we don't really need that. If you can get rid of bits and pieces and things you don't really need, just get rid of them, because it just makes fewer layers, less compositing. I think this one, I don't think I need that. I think this is fine. What do we got here? Oh yeah, that. I don't even need that. Some sort of gravel. This bit here actually works better without it, and then we can stick this of the tree there. Oh yeah, it looks lush. Right. So we got grass, foreground 1. And then we got grass, foreground 2. Ah, then I got lots of grass, haven't I? We got grass. I'm going to call it mid-ground, but I don't think that's actually a thing.
Just realised I'm logged into the wrong YouTube.
That's a bit silly, isn't it?
It's a bit silly.
Go on, take yourself outside and think about what you've done. Terrible. I mean, this stuff here practically blends itself, really.
What?
Just do that, and there we go. You'd be none the wiser. So got that. In fact, I'm just gonna. Where's my mid? Yeah, I'm just gonna merge these together. Actually, it's just because it'll just make my life so much simpler, and then we can just call it grass midground, and then you just got it as one layer then, which is going to make things a lot easier. I'm feeling pretty confident as well, so what do I call this? Grass. Midground 2. Just name it something logical if you're not sure. What on earth is that layer? Oh, it's a piece of gravel. Right, we can get rid of that. And this does make it easier as well, because oh, hang on, I've got 2 tree 1s. Oh, idiot! You flipping numpty. Oh yeah, we got that one. We got tree 3 and tree 4. So then we can just group those and call them trees. So this will make life a heck of a lot easier. Number 3, I don't know what they are, but they can go because they've been buried by something else. Wolf, puppet warp, we're going to convert you to a smart object, so then you're ready. This is easy. Rock, we'll call them mossy rocks. Foreground 1. Mossy rocks, foreground 2. And then we'll group them and call them mossy rocks, foreground. Mage, that's pretty easy. Raven, you are puppet warped, so we'll make you a smart object. Wings. back feathers. We can then merge all that into a raven group. We'll give the mage her own group because we'll probably add stuff at some point. Wolf. In fact, let's put... How do you spell griffin? I'm just going to call it a griffin because I don't actually have a better name for it. So there we go. So we've got the wolf parts and the raven parts in there. We'll call these Griffin rocks. Grass foreground. And we got grass midground. We're getting there. Sorry, this is very laborious, but it is quite necessary. Let's just call that generally midground, and then we can chuck the rocks up in there as well. So it's that whole sort of middle section. And then we got mountains and sky. And the background layer we can get rid of that because we don't need it. Right, there we go. And then we're sort of set to start the next bit, which is balancing exposure. Any questions so far? It takes a while sometimes. This has actually gone pretty quickly, but sometimes you definitely want to take like a couple hours, a few hours. Hey Anna. Hey Anna. I am still sleepy. Wake up. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. Oh man. Oh, this is turning out alright considering I had no flipping clue where I was going to go with this. Or I just knew that it was going to be a raven and a wolf and some sort of landscape thing. Okay. Brush size. Oh, you change brush sizes the same whether you're in a mask or not. B for the brush tool. And then it's your left and right square brackets on the keyboard. There's other ways as well. I'm sure other people use different techniques. Is there another one with some other keyboard shortcut combination you can hold? But, I mean, you can change it up here. But it's just easier for me to do it with the keys. Okay, next is we have to balance the exposure. So we've composed the scene effectively. Probably like a good 80-90% of it. Might add to it later on, but that's fine. This is like the core. The cat's meowing. So now I want to balance the exposure because all these images are completely different. They're shot under different lighting conditions. So we add a black and white there at the top. She's arrived. Moosh! Moosh! I can't remember. I said something about you with your name a minute ago. I can't remember what it was. Wasn't offensive. Oh yeah, hot cross buns. Moosh, have you heard of hot cross buns?
Raquel's heard of them, but without the cross.
Wait, what? That's just a hot bun. That's just like a bread roll that you put in the oven. You got a hot bun.
No, you got raisins.
Oh.
And like cinnamon and stuff.
A raisin. He must have summoned me. I think so, yeah. just happily getting on with your day, and then it was like, Dan needs me.
What?
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns.
Oh no. Cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny hot. Oh my god, I forgot that. Jesus, drag me down memory lane, why don't you? Just the food, the thing that one, yeah. Less the song, more the eaty num noms. Anyway, right, balancing exposure. So we want to try and match the darkest parts of the different images so that they're all consistent. So like this one here, you can see if I get my color picker, which is on the wrong screen. There you are. So as I mouse over this, you can see flipping nothing because the layer mask is selected. Let's try it again. Here we go. So you see here, pretty black, right? We're playing right in that bottom left corner. And then if I mouse over the dark parts of the griffin, you can see it's pretty similar, tiny bit lighter. But then if we do the same for the trees, you can see even the darkest parts of the trees are actually a lot lighter. Rocks, they're not too bad, I don't think. Mountains in the background, I don't think there's any dark parts, so the mountains are a lot lighter. You can get away with that sometimes if you've got things in the distance because the gamma can be a little bit brighter. So I'm not too worried about the mountains. And something like the sky, you're not necessarily going to have, you know, blacks in there unless you've got a crazy sunset. We've got like a more miserable overcast array of clouds. So we've got to find something we want to balance too. And I think actually, because the grass, these different types of grasses, I think they're from the same set and they look pretty good. I'm probably going to balance to those. So that would essentially mean that if I go onto the grass here, you know, I'm hovering over all of the grass, it just never really gets dark, like in the bottom left corner, for more than like a pixel or two. So at the moment, my lady here is too dark. So we've got to go exposure. Oh, how should we do this actually? No, let's not add an adjustment layer because it just makes more layers. Because these are smart objects, we can actually just go and grab the exposure adjustment layer here. And then what it does is it just adds it and attaches it to that smart object layer rather than making more adjustment layers. So what I can do here is, oh, actually, no, I used the wrong thing. Sorry, it's not exposure. Curves. Yeah, you can use exposure, but I just find curves a little bit easier. So we're just going to bring this up a little bit. So those blacks are just a little bit lighter. And then the same for, yeah, you can see the same here with the griffin. The wolf is pretty sort of medium grey with a few dark parts. The raven actually is already pretty well balanced, to be fair. But the wings are a lot darker. There's a lot more blackness in there. So we've got to go in there and just lighten up the wings. You obviously don't want to do that. But sometimes when you do this and you have a bunch of different images, depending on the ones you've chosen, you add your black and white layer and you'll see it and it will look like this, which is a complete mismatch. And so you've got to do more work to then kind of darken it down. Something like that, yeah. It's quite subtle. I think the trees, they might need to come down a little bit and be a bit darker. So what I'm going to do for these is I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. Maybe just push it up. And it's just going to create a little bit more contrast. Maybe not too much. And then what we can do is we can just hold Alt or Option and drag that onto the other trees. Because they're all pretty similar, really. These ones in the foreground, they look good. And what are we doing here? Grass foreground. So I might need to, maybe I'll do this now actually. I'll balance all the grass at the same time. So you got the midground and the foreground. So I'm gonna Which way do I go? Do I make it darker or lighter? I think she's quite dark already, and that looks good. I'm going to make this mid-ground area go a bit darker. No, sorry, lighter. So we're going to go grab some curves. You can do this with levels as well. I'm going to just bring this up like this. You see? So there's just a little bit more of a match and less of a kind of jump in the gamma and the exposure between those two different ones. So we're just going to grab that, copy that onto... Actually, no, I'm going to leave that one as it is, actually. Yeah, it's more that back one, actually. This one's not too bad. Maybe that one I'll make it darker. Actually, I'm going to make this one a bit darker, and then it will serve as like a little bit of a bridge. Oh, yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. So then I've got this grass here, and this grass here. They've all now been blended. So before, you've got that dark and lighter distinction, and now they just blend a little bit more seamlessly. This is like the really non-sexy Photoshop stuff, but it's like the foundation of a house. You're building the foundation that the house will be built on. And if you get this wrong and effectively build your house on sand, your house will probably sink and it will collapse. That's the analogy I'm going to go with. But this is just very important to get this foundation right. And I didn't know this for years. Literally years. I haven't seen Crumble in ages, Dan Side-Eye. I didn't eat him, did I? It's not like I bloody ate him.
You definitely would eat him. Crumble, go to Daddy.
It's like a whisker hanging out my mouth or something. What's that noise? The griffin needs a name. Should we call it Peter? Peter Griffin. Oh, I think we should. I 100% think we should. Peter Griffin. Very good. Well done. I didn't even realize the joke then until it was upon me. Very good. Right. So we can now we've done a bit, we can actually turn off this. I'm going to call this, I always call it exposure checker. So exposure checker. Keep it on, because as you then work on your composition, whatever you do, it's very easy to screw things up. And if you've got this layer here, you can always just flip back, turn it on, check. Okay, everything, yep, still good. Cool, carry on. There's another bit of ground I feel like I've missed. Is it this one? Mid rocks. Yeah, so you see there, they're actually quite bright. They're probably a bit too bright. So we'll go curves. Pull them down. Down. How down we going? Yeah, so we don't want to make this rock here too dark. Even that's just a massive improvement. Maybe bring down. How does that look? Oh, that's a bit too dark, actually. Oof. No. No, Dan, you've gone too far. Too far. There we go. Subtle. And then the mountains in the background, I'm not too bothered about them because they're going to be lighter anyway. What's this one? Mid rocks. Ah, yeah. What's this thing up here? Let's just make a tiny adjustment. Just going to pull the mids down a little bit. A tiny bit. Really teeny tiny. And then that, I think for now, that is pretty much the exposure balanced. It's not like an exact science, like you gotta stare at it and use your eyes. But once you've done that across a bunch of images, and obviously the more images you have, the more you've got to just repeat that process. But once you've done it, do a before and after with it unbalanced and then balanced, and the difference is pretty obvious a lot of the time. Wait for 5 p.m. I got a bottle of wine calling my name. Oh, very nice. I got a burger calling my name. Yeah.
Burger made of salad.
A burger not made of salad. In fact, can you just do a quick check on Rudy's, please? What's that you've got?
Peach iced tea.
That looks like it's got cream in it.
Bubbles.
Oh my god! You know what they're gonna do in summer? The tropical mango bubble tea thing.
Yeah.
Is Rudy's open?
No.
Please. Oh, crumble. Hello. Oh, sausage. Oh, my sausage. Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. I know. What's Daddy doing? Daddy's doing silly work when he should just be giving you all the attention.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Oh, you're such a baby. You're such a big baby.
Meow.
Aren't you?
Meow.
Right. Sorry, Crumbs, but I got to balance some colour. This colour ain't going to balance itself.
Is the little character person Kerry?
What, down there in the dress?
Yeah. Oh.
It could be Kerry.
I was confused because Raquel said, "Hey Kerry, we need you to burn all that." Oh, Kerry.
Okay. Maybe Kerry's smoking the lawn or something.
He has one brain cell.
What are you saying about my brain cell?
Not yours, the cat.
All right. Don't you dare insult.
And
Don't you dare insult my singular brain cell. Right. Let's go and balance colour.
Dan?
You say something?
Yeah. Rudy's isn't open, but there's a place called Slutty Buns.
Slutty buns?
Yeah.
What? Do you get a burger from Slutty Buns? What is that? I've never even heard of
Oh
that.
my god, the names of the burgers.
What do you reckon, Andrea?
Oh my god. Smash me, daddy.
Oh my god.
The Spice Girl. Little Shorty. Truffle mayo.
No, but does it look good? And do they have good reviews and all that
They
stuff?
look good. There's a truffle mayo double.
All right.
cheeseburger.
You crack on and research and get us excited, and I got to do colour balancing.
Cheesy slut.
Andrew's like, I want one. The first one she read out, Raquel, was "Smash Me, Daddy."
There's a cheesy slut.
Oh dear. Anything with a chicken. I'm a chicken burger kind of guy. Yeah. Apparently, this is a real place, Smoosh. Is this in Bristol?
Yeah.
How have we never heard of this?
I don't. Oh no, they do.
Yeah, demonetized.
Yeah.
YouTube, no. Peace.
They have the Blondie, which is a chicken one, or the chicken stripper.
It's all right. You do your research. I got a color balance. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh, so it's getting hot in here, isn't it? I got to get this color balancing done, or this. Yeah. Anyway, right. Okay.
Slutty fries.
Let's all just take a second and calm down. Beef in the buns. Right, in terms of color balance, we're not doing too bad here. A lot of the grass here, the trees, they're all very similar green. This one here's a bit of a problem because it's more yellow, a bit more sunsetty, sunrise, a bit warmer. So we're going to have to go and add a color balance adjustment layer. And we're going to try and make it a little bit more green like everything else. So before, a bit more yellow, a bit cooler here. Actually, that's not too bad. Maybe we'll jump to the highlights. You don't usually have to go too far with this one. You don't want to jump all the way to the right, and that's pretty good actually. Right. So the rocks, these definitely need some work doing to them. I'm just wondering whether it's worth actually just using these rocks. Doing something like this. Because I was going to try and like grade them a little bit, but they look like they're kind of, I don't know, like almost like from Iceland or something. The rock. Like an Icelandic coast rock or something, and it just doesn't really fit. Whereas the mossy rock fits with everything else around it. So I wonder if I can build some new rocks by fudging all these together. I don't know. I did. Whoops. I'm terribly sorry. So we're just sort of going around the rocks and trying to make the whole thing just feel a bit more believable. Yeah, get some of that sort of slate texture coming through. Maybe we could do a blend of both. You see what I mean? So we're sort of trying to mix the original rocks with the mossy rocks. Kind of like a blend, really, of both. Let's make sure we've not got any bits left over. Right. So we got Peter. Now he's not even color balanced himself yet. So we'll go with the wolf. We'll balance the raven to the wolf. So we could probably do this pretty straightforward with curves. What we're doing? Red channel. I'm just gonna boost some of that red up. Maybe a little bit too far. And then we'll go to the blue. Just make it a bit more. A little bit more yellow. And then you can see. Blends it nicely. Maybe something similar for this one, actually. In fact, actually, we've already got curves adjustment layer for our balancing exposure, so we can actually do our color balancing on the same layer, which just again keeps everything a bit more simple. These back feathers will need a little bit of work, but I don't think that'd be too difficult. Come back to that. What about Yi? See, Mage is not too bad actually, because she's wearing green anyway. So if I'm going to make any changes, it's going to be really subtle. So now I've done all the individual pieces of Peter. What I'm going to do is I've got the Griffin as a whole now, so then I could add an adjustment to the whole thing. So we balance all the pieces so they work together, and then now I could do one that affects everything. Oh no. Let's put it above the Griffin layer. There we go. So now we could do the whole thing at once. So we could... yeah, maybe push the mids a bit more towards yellow. So less green, a bit more yellow. The shadows, yeah, maybe a bit more green in them. And then the highlights, that's the lighter areas. Maybe again, just a little bit of green and... ooh, yellow is quite nice actually. So what we're doing is we're pushing the shadows are the darkest parts of the image, the midtones are the kind of medium grey parts, and the highlights are the lighter parts. And you can adjust the colors just for those specific ranges, whether it's shadows, midtones, or highlights. So you see the difference here before versus after. It's just a little bit more sort of greeny and yellowy. Maybe even a bit too much. If it is, just drop the opacity and you could find we could just sit at 50%. It's really subtle, but maybe 75. Yeah. These tiny little subtle changes do usually add up.
Dan.
Yes.
Did you go into the high street earlier?
Yes, with the boys.
Did you put the back of my windscreen wiper up?
No. Why?
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Someone did. It was just sticking up.
That's funny. That is the sort of thing I'd do, but it definitely wasn't me. Andrea's going to be like, I call bullshit, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to South Korea next Wednesday. To Seoul.
감사합니다.
주세요. 사랑요. 남자친구. Okay. Oh, I feel like I've actually gone a bit too... no, I'm going to dial that back a little bit. I made him too green now. Sometimes like the colors of the environment do have an impact on the subject. So the whole scene as a whole, whether it's warmer, cooler, more green, a bit more blue, whatever. But I think I've sort of, yeah, I need to, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to push the reds a little bit. I've sort of lost the life, the color of his actual, this creature. So I'm going to push the reds a little bit. So it's, yes, less greeny and a bit more red. That's quite nice. God, flipping heck. Oh, that's so cool. And then what else? What we got? Oh, more mossy. Stick them in there. Yeah, it's not perfect. I mean, to be honest, we've not actually really done any. So far all we've done is we've composed the scene, we've balanced the exposure, and we've balanced the color for the most part. We've not actually done any sort of proper retouching. Everything's just been very fun, very scrappy, quickly, just throw it together. You know, this middle rock is fine, but we'll go and blend all of this a bit more seamlessly, like this here. Look, it just looks flipping rubbish here. And some of these rocks look actually blurred, which isn't ideal, really. So what we can then do is bring in more of this mossy rock to cover the blurry parts. And then again, just blend these rocks into the ground. So we'll have grass popping up in front of those rocks. Yeah, so it actually looks like they're sort of in the scene. But yeah, I think for now that is pretty good start. And then we can check our exposure and we're still good. Oh yeah. I want to always rush this bit and get to the next bit because it's the next step that's like the most fun, where you start adding the shadows in. And as soon as you start adding shadows in for everything, the whole thing just starts to fit together. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to do all the shadows and then sit there and turn the layers off and back on. And the difference is just night and day. It's flipping ridiculous. Yes, the blue. I'm ignoring that at the minute. I can go and change that. I don't really like that wing. So what I might do is I'm going to ignore it for now, color correct it later on, but then I might try and find another wing that kind of comes up here a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's just something about that just doesn't quite work for me. And I want to add loads more hairs as well, like feathers and hairs. Because yeah, what's that raven image I had? Oh, is this one? Yeah. No, not that one. There's another one. Yes, this fella here. I really liked this bit here. Sort of around the neck and the chest area. Yeah, Eli, you are the loudest whisperer ever. Yeah. Yeah, so that even this bit around here, we could sort of introduce some of that there. And then we can warp it if we add a layer mask. Sorry, convert to smart object. Remember, warp gets a bit funny with masks, and we can just do something like this. Pull that in. Yeah.
Dansky.
Yeah.
It takes like an hour to an hour and a half. So I feel like I need to get this order in.
Yep.
What do you want?
I don't know. I'm doing neck feathers.
Chicken.
Hang on.
Chicken stripper.
Is it on your laptop?
Yeah.
Could you bring it to me? I can't just abandon everybody and like go over there for 10 minutes and look at food. That would be incredibly rude and un-British.
What's rude and un-British?
For me to just abandon everybody. Oh yeah, just gonna take a break, guys. I'm just gonna go and look at burgers for 10 minutes. I feel, yeah. Actually, to be fair, I feel like you would. You're all lush. Go on, Dan. Sort your burger out, mate. Don't you worry.
Bird out.
Don't sort your bird out.
Right.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that neck feathering. Oh, beautiful. We can add that anywhere. I don't know. I'm doing neck feathers. What do you want to eat? I don't know. I'm doing neck feathers.
Right. So they have this build your own thing.
Yep.
Where what is going on with those cats? You pick your sauce. You've got the house sauce.
You pick your sauce. You just dip into other accents randomly.
Fuji hot sauce, truffle mayo.
Is that the only chicken burger they got?
Yeah.
What other burgers?
Well, they've got that where you build it, or they've got
Rue wants a burger.
the blondie.
What's that?
Where it's.
I want to build. I'm a builder. I'm a builder of burgers.
Dan the builder.
Can he build?
They've got
Slutty buns. I can't believe this is the first time we're hearing about this.
So they've got the Smash Me Daddy double cheeseburger with the. That just looks a mess.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks an absolute mess.
You'd just be there, just rubbing it over your face.
The Spice Girl Hot AF double cheeseburger. They have the If You Know You Know truffle mayo double cheeseburger.
It's got to be a chicken
The
burger.
little shorty, which the boys are gonna have. The brunette. Doesn't look very nice.
It's a madhouse here, Kaya. Just you're
Barbie
trying to have a conversation. You got kids going off one side of your ear, the other side of your ear.
The Barbie doll.
Okay, right. Look. Come on. Like, let's just stop this. That does it really nice. I have one of those as well.
No. And they have the cheesy slut.
I don't want a cheesy slut. Where's the make it myself? That one.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a massive bit of chicken.
It's a big.
I gotta be honest.
chunk of
When we definitely didn't go for burgers the other day, I finished the burger and I actually just wanted more burger.
No, we're not getting more burgers.
Can you get an extra bit of chicken?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they have chicken separate.
What's classy fries?
Fries that feel classy. What?
I don't know what do I pick? Hang on. American cheese. I'm gonna pick that.
No, you need a sauce.
Crispy onions. I
Pickles.
want classy fries, whatever the bloody hell that is.
Got.
I'm gonna have one of these.
Got.
Biggie Mac sauce. What the heck? Garlic
It's
mayo.
like a what's it called?
Ketchup.
McDonald's.
They got no barbecue sauce.
That's
crazy.
They have a barbecue burger.
Oh.
What are they saying? I can't see. Making a list. What's she making a list
I
of?
think of Danisms, or Danskyisms. I don't vet the words that come out my mouth. It just sort of happens, really. Lettuce. Let's get that in because then that makes everything okay.
Yours is always the most
thick,
expensive.
juicy chicken tenders seasoned in our house buttermilk blend. Oh.
And fried till golden, crispy, and addictive.
And addictive. Excellent. Sign me up. I mean, actually, no. I'll have the salad, please. Get me a chicken burger.
No, you don't. You can have some.
No. Right, so I added classy fries to my burger, but I didn't get to choose any sort of salt. Moosh? What's American red salt? I've got Aussie chicken salt or American red salt. I don't know what that is.
Let us know, Moosh.
Yeah, you got chicken burgers and barbecue sauce. American red salt.
Truffle all the way.
Red salt. Is that like
a pig.
spicy?
Truffle. It is pigs that find truffle, isn't it?
I don't really know. I know that truffle is something to do with pigs.
Yeah.
But if you told me that pigs lay truffle like eggs, I'd probably believe you. 2x speed. Chicken burger. Barbecue sauce. Moosh, what's American red salt? I don't know what to do. I'm torn. Aussie chicken salt or American red salt for fries? We need your guidance.
It's already got salt on it. I don't think you need more salt.
Oh. Do you not? Oh, well, maybe I will have an opinion on thy burger as well. Oh, you've already got one patty. You don't need another one.
I'm not having another one.
Maybe you want more cheese.
Yeah, American red salt. What is it?
Yes. I have a choice. I don't know what to get. Buttermilk ranch. I've gone off truffle. More cheese. I'm going for American red salt because I don't know. We're just going to go with that. I mean, Americans do amazing food. What can I say?
Right, we're done. Oh, imagine if they gave us a special thing because we got it to 69. They've got dirty mice.
I mean, yeah, that would be great marketing, actually. I've met loads of people, but British humour is something else. Just bloody bonkers, aren't we?
To watch a bit of Little Britain.
I mean, I think to be fair, not everybody's as mad as us.
No. True.
I need barbecue sauce.
I don't know. Barbecue sauce.
I need someone to make it happen.
We've got barbecue sauce in the fridge.
Is it in date?
Sure.
Sup, losers. Hey, Corey.
I'm going to try some Portuguese salt.
What?
Proper Scottish accent. Is that for Scottish? How's Scottish go? Scottish.
Give me some gert chicken strips.
Fully loaded.
Slutty fries.
Oh, I bet our red salt is seasoned salt for us.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, let's do that. That sounds bloody great. Get me some classy fries with some American red salt. Maybe drifted into terrible Welsh then.
Welsh.
I can't do Welsh.
To the valleys. Gonna go to the valleys and go.
I don't think so. We're not going to go to the
Irish.
valleys. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think I'm going to stick with my classic fries. I don't want to mess around anymore. No barbecue sauce. That's me done. I'm feckin' done.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you,
Right,
guys.
are you actually done?
I reckon so.
You're not getting some strippers.
No, I just ordered the.
4 strippers.
Did I not? I just did it. Did I thought?
No, you haven't got them.
I thought I did it.
No.
What?
You need to add some sauce or something.
It's just flipping madhouse. Please just add the
Plain.
No.
What?
I don't know. What's Biggie Mac sauce?
It's probably like McDonald's sauce. Big Mac.
I want Biggie Mac sauce. I don't
Bruce
want...
arse is probably on the screen.
That's fine.
Which one?
Biggie Mac sauce, please. We can share those. No, not burger sauce. Biggie Mac sauce.
Oh. Okay. Get rid of the
Nigerian accent? Goodness me.
Nigerian. I don't even know.
You've overestimated the capabilities of this human jukebox. Nick, disappear. Yeah, you can't leave, Nick. You can't disappear from a Dansky stream. You don't know what you're coming back to. Leave at your own risk. Those are the rules. You need to put a coin for more accents. I think I'm running out of accents. Irish, Scottish.
Australian.
I can't do Australian.
No.
I can't do Australian.
No.
Something
Cleo,
about something.
condensation.
You can, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, something about a shrimp on a barbie or something.
Shrimp on a barbie. Crikey, mate.
Just can't do it. Crikey, mate. Good day. Good day, governor. Oh, I love it when I go out to America and they take the piss and start doing British accents. Like I love it when Bruce does a British accent.
Hello.
It's so funny. He'll just drift into like British, and then I'll go, "Yeah, man, that's what I think as well. How you doing, Bruce?" He's there like, "Oh, hello. More tea."
60 to 90 minutes.
Oh,
Do
dear.
priority delivery.
Yeah,
It probably won't make a lot of difference.
prioritize.
Make this a gift.
How to insult the entire United Kingdom while ordering dinner. I know. It's a talent, I think. Yeah, we did it with a bit of Welsh, Irish, Scottish, English. I think that covers everything, doesn't it? Really?
American.
And American, yeah. Oh, I love accents.
I think I used to be better at doing them when I was younger. No, just don't do
You
them.
just degraded.
Yeah.
You've leveled down as you've got older.
Yeah.
You meant to level up.
Japanese. Oh, you're good at Japanese.
I can't actually speak Japanese
No,
though.
but you do a good fake Japanese.
Korenai.
Washington!
Okinawa-san. God, flipping loved watching Shogun. I want to watch Shogun again. Has anyone else seen Shogun? It's so flipping good.
I'm just chilling here now.
I see.
Can't get rid of me.
She's like arrived at the desk and now she refuses to leave. Where am I? What's happening? What are we doing? Where's the burger at?
It's like an hour.
An hour? Oh. I mean, I would love to carry on with this, but I really do need a break because I need to stand up and move my back.
You're getting a massage tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. What am I getting? What type of massage? Did we even decide?
I think I decided for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
surprise me.
Oh, okay.
No, like now.
Surprise! It's a deep tissue back, neck, and shoulder massage with cupping therapy.
Oh. Yeah, you were going to do light cupping.
Yeah.
And that's good for muscle recovery.
It's the best.
Amazing. Arigato, Osami-san, Dansky-san.
Arigato.
I'm slowly learning tiny bits of Korean.
Yeah.
Poppy's trying to teach me. Dad and Poppy will get a Korean accent. I don't even know what a Korean accent is.
Oh, they just make like noises.
Yeah. We've never been to any sort of Asian country. We've never been that far east before, so really excited. But yeah, what is sarangyo? I love you.
Yeah.
Someone brings your food order out. Sarangyo. I love you.
Say, 이거 주세요. You say that one, please.
Igo Juseo and
Igo
point.
Juseo
Igo
and point.
Juseo.
You say Aniseo.
Are there any Koreans in the chat? We really
probably
like.
butchering it.
Please tell us if we're on the mark or way off.
Gesanso Juseo.
Wait, what? What's that? You're not talking.
The bill, please.
Gesanso Juseo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ne is no. Anyo. No.
No.
Ne is yes.
It's so confusing.
Anyo is
Ne
no.
is yes. Anyo is no.
Gapsida is let's
Okay,
go.
that's Korean.
You got 안녕히 가세요 is goodbye / please go in peace.
Please. Can you imagine? Someone like gives you your change at the shop and then you say, please go in peace. Imagine if your Amazon driver turned up, give you the parcel, and then like, go in peace.
It's like was it The Handmaid's Tale? And they're like,
oh,
what do they say?
Under his eye.
And
made a lord over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I just want to say something. I'm the sort of person that likes to say things that are inappropriate to see people's reaction. I just like to troll people in real life just because it's funny and you get a reaction. So for me to go out there and just literally say, like, they bring out the food and go, I love you.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. Oh. But what is it? Namanchingo and Namanchinga is boyfriend and girlfriend, isn't it? Yeah. They bring out your like barbecue beef and you go, boyfriend. Oh, how can you not?
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Oh no, what you do, bro?
It's not even just the word. Like what was it the other day we were doing? We were like going 감사합니다, 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 감사합니다.
감사합니다. It's a great word.
They're just gonna be like bloody English people. Sick of us. What is that cat doing?
They like other people. Oh, I can't get him.
Rue, what are you doing?
They like other people making an
stuck.
effort though. Trying. Instead of just being like,
I think
thanks.
I feel like a lot of, and what do you guys think? I feel like a lot of countries like maybe appreciate when you at least try to speak the language.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bit endearing, isn't it? And then they butcher it obviously, and it's almost like cat is doing 감사합니다.
감사합니다. And I love how they bow.
You're gonna get into K-pop, Rob. I think that ship has sailed, mate.
Swim. Anyone listen to BTS?
Oh, that's is it K-pop or Korean or?
Yeah, K-pop. I don't really listen to K-pop, but I've been trying to listen to a few things just so I'm aware of stuff. And K-pop Demon Hunters, they're great. I mean, it's a great movie.
Yeah. I gave you so much crap when you were watching that, and then I sat and watched it. It's actually really funny. It's actually really funny.
I see.
Actually, I don't see. No, this cat is a donut.
Oh my god, I thought you were going to knock your drink.
ASMR into the microphone. Donut.
Nigerian pop is funny. Ooh.
I've even heard Nigerian pop.
I'm going to look that up.
Come on, you wanted the attention, Rue. Now you're getting the attention. You can like hold him out like a serving platter. Well, I mean, we've totally drifted off topic now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm probably going to shoot in a minute because I need to stand up. I've been sat down for too long. And my ass has gone to sleep.
Capsida.
In fact, I'll tell you what I need to do. How long's our food? Right. I'm gonna go to the gym because if we're gonna have burgers, I gotta get in the gym and do some cardio and get some exercise in. That's what I need to do. I've got enough time now, and then I can come back to a massive burger.
A big chicken stripper.
Yeah. Right, amazing. Hopefully this was helpful and moderately entertaining and full of randomness. Yeah, we're away on the 1st.
April Fool's Day.
I
Does
don't.
everyone do April Fool's Day? Or is that an English thing?
No, I think a lot of countries do April
Okay.
Fools. But I don't know. I was thinking of trying to do a stream on Sunday because we've only done one this week, and it would be nice to do one before going away. It just depends. I'm going to try and sneak one in, whether it's maybe not Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be Tuesday's the day before. It's going to be pretty busy, isn't it?
Yeah, we need a Korean stream. I think we
We're-
should do one. It'll be not as good quality as this because we're not going to take the big camera out.
No, but I could bring my mics, my little clip-on mics. So we could. We're going to try and do a little stream in Korea. He's such a donut. If the internet's good enough in the hotel.
Oh, yeah. We've got great internet.
Have we?
Yeah. There's super speedy over there.
Oh, okay. There we go. Sorted. I don't know what to do though. Well, I'm sure we'll find something. Maybe we'll do a Korean theme. It's got to be a Korean theme stream, isn't it?
Buy a load of Korean snacks and try them on stream.
So not design related at all then.
No. We could look at the design.
We could look at the design, but just basically stuff our faces with Korean food.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah. I'm going to try and do one Sunday. Maybe we could pick this up on Sunday. Depends if I get carried away later on and work on it. But yeah, we've got to do one before we go. I'm going to have a whole bunch of videos that I'm pre-recording like a bunch of videos as well. So while we're away, there'll be content going up. I'll still be on the Discord. We'll be posting on Instagram if anyone does want to follow our mad little journey.
Yeah.
But I'll still be on Discord. So if you're a student, you got questions, you get stuck, anything, I'll still be around as normal.
Yeah, I'm going to be posting all the stories on my Instagram.
All the stories. Oh, it's going to be so fun.
If you want to follow along, follow Popinder with 3 A's.
Oh, you doing a plug?
I'm doing a plug, but it will be, everything we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're not leaving our cats alone. We've got my amazing PT Shauna coming to look after them.
We've got cat sitters. Sitter.
She's not going to know what. She's gonna just.
Can't wait to see that John Wick outfit.
Oh, it looks so good.
John Wick. Oh, did you tell them about that?
No.
Did I? Wait, what?
How'd you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that? What? Well, did you post something on Instagram? Basically,
I said that you had a suit. Oh yes, I put on my Instagram that you bought a suit, and I put like what we did in the day, and the lady said you look like a ginger John Wick.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that. A bit chunkier, but I'll take that. Like, as soon as we changed the white shirt for a black shirt, it was like, oh yeah, that's better. And then just went black tie as well, and then it was like, oh, actually, just going full black. You're rocking the villain. It was a story. Yeah, you're rocking the villain kind of look, but also a little bit John Wicky. Ginger Wick.
Andrew has superpowers.
K-pop Inder. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's a nice suit as well. Haha. Right. Anyway, let's go. And
eat some dirty
well, I'm going to go and do my guilt gym session now and work it off beforehand. Right, we'll try and do another one later in the week if we can before we go. But otherwise, have an amazing evening and weekend, and we love you, and we'll see you soon.
감사합니다.
사랑해요.